Everyone, good morning. We'll start our lesson two. Today lesson will go through LO2 learning outcome two. As you know me, my name is Anjum Sata. Please, if you have any question, drop me email. Anjum@university. That was that you. Today lesson key focus will be on our LO2. So during our last lesson, we learn about different model of. We discuss about Harvard model. We discuss about algorithm model. We discuss about different sort of models of hard approach of HR. We discuss about strategic HR. We discuss about leadership and leadership style was important to achieve. Today lesson will go through LO2. Please, can we spend 5 minutes to look around what we're supposed to go through under. If you look in the unit specification, look the content, indicative content, what we're supposed to be learned. Let's spend 5 minutes, please. Okay, welcome. We'll start then. Thanks for. Okay, so today lesson will be LO2, which is about be able to create human resource plan. Human resource planning is very important. Plan is mean where you are, where you want to go. And today lesson, what is a human resource planning? Human resource planning is the continuous process of systematic planning ahead year to achieve the optimal use of organization most valuable asset quality impact. So human resource plan is meaning where you are, where you would like to go, and why you want to go there, what you want to achieve, what is the purpose of it. That's really the crucial. Human resource planning ensure the best fit between the employee, the job, while avoiding the manpower, the shortage, and the surplus. Okay, then we have 2.1, which is assess the business factors to consider before human resource planning. An HR planning process is simply involve the following four broad types. Current HR supply, assessment of the current human resource availability in the organization is the foremost step in HR planning. It involved comprehensive study of the human resource strength of the organization in terms of number, skills, talent, competencies, qualification, experience, age, tenure, performance, rating, destination, graded, compensation, and the benefit. We can look around the future demand in analysis of the future workforce requirement of the business. Second step is the HR planning, all known as the HR variable like attrition, layoff, foreseeable vacancies, and retirement promotions. Like, how much is your future plan for the growth if you need a manager? So you will produce managers internally through their staff development training. Like people are doing CMI, Chartered Management Qualification, OTHM, or various other qualification to promote into the next level. That is very, very important, which we can look around these, in different perspectives. That is also very important, which we need to look around. So demand, we can look around the future demand analysis of the future workforce requirement at the business is the second step in HR planning variable, like which we just mentioned, HR demand. We can demand forecast. The next step is to match the current supply with the future demand of HR. Like we want 10% growth in, we want to open more branches. So you have to be forecast what is the demand of the staff will be, how you will fulfill, where is it the supplies available of the staff, like of course in the UK when we look now, because we are outside EU, no doubt people are came from all over the world, or we can, what is the immigration policy saying, can we recruit from outside EU or not? Is it easier now or not? What will be the demand forecast, So is it supplies available or not? Okay, HR sourcing strategies. What will be the source of implementation after reviewing the gap in the HR supply and demand? The HR consultant firms, like we have a doctor 10,000 plus shortage nurses, the gap as per demand forecast created by them. And this include the conducting communication program with the employees, relocation, talent acquisition, recruitment, outsourcing, talent management, training, coaching, and revisions of policy. That's also very, very important. We need to look at internal influence on human resource objective. We have a corporate objective. An objective of cost reduction is the likely to be required HR to implement redundancy job reallocations, operational strategies, introduction of new IT or other system processes may be required, the new staff training, fewer staff. Marketing strategies, we can look around the new product development, entry into the new market, and maybe the layered changes, organization structure, recruitment, and sales team processes. We can look around the financial strategies, decision to reduce the cost by outsourcing training would result in the change in the training program, which we can extend that. Also, very, very important, look around the social, technological, economic, political, legal, and eco environment. And then you can. So, market, a loss of the market shares of the competitor may be required, the change in the divisional management, the job loss to improve the competitiveness, or maybe these being replaced by the new technology that can be, and we can plan human resource accordingly. We have economics changes, which we can look around the recession of 2009 and 10 has placed a greater pressure on HR department to reduce the stock cost, improve the productivity. We can look around the technical changes, which we can rapid growth of the social networking, maybe require the changes to the way of the business communicate and the employees and the customers. We can look around the social changes. The growing number of single-person household is increasing demand from the employees for the flexible working. We can look around the political and the legal changes. We can look around EU legislation and the areas to maximize and work time and other employment rights. We can think about, these are all the changes for the planning of HR demand and supply. Okay, then we have 2.2, which we can look around, determine human resource requirement in a different organization. HR planning is very, very important, is a fundamental forecasting operation, balancing the projected demand for the supply, labors, and develop the plan for the future manpower utilization. Why in staff shortage we have in the organization? Because succession plan and the planning is very important to achieve the required objective. If we don't do it, we can't really achieve. Yeah. Okay, so we can look around when we have strategic planning process, business planning process, we can look around strategic planning, corporate philosophies, environmental scanning, political, economic, social, technological, new legislation, national minimum wage, all these factors we keep. So trend and the constraint and limitation, what con constraint you have in terms of the time availability, staff, the funding, and these can be constrained. You have to make sure put the right person for the right job to maximize your profit and maximize your objective which you want to achieve, the goals and the strategies. Operational planning is plan program, resource required, organization strategies, plan entry into the new businesses, maybe, yes. We can look around acquisition and development and diversification. We can look around the budgeting is very, very important. Budget based Is a financial plan, where we are, where we want to spend, how much we want to spend. That's also quite crucial. HR planning, issues, analysis, business needs, external factors, which we just mentioned, political, economic, internal supply analysis. Also, can we supply internally? One department, people did degree, knowledge, expertise, and we can move to the other department to move to fulfill the needs of the business. Yes, that's also crucial. We can look around the forecasting requirements, staffing levels, staff mix, qualitative. We can look around organizational job design available and perceive and projected resource. So we can look around the action plan, staffing, authorization, recruitment, procurement, organizational changes, training and development. We can look around the compensation, the benefit. That's all we can focus. Okay. So when we're looking the external environment, that's also very important because the crucial, because ultimately these impact on organization success. So we have to look around the environment. We look the organizational objective. We can look around analysis. We can look around analysis, internet manpower. We can assess external manpower supply. We can look around the project manpower, reconcile project manpower and manpower. So which is always crucial to be planned the forecasting by using different data. We can look around the correlations, we can look around the trend. We can find on ONS website, which is called Office of National Statistics, to look around the how many people are educated, how many people did the degree, how many people in jobs, how many companies, all these, the numbers, which is quite good too for plain HR perspective as well. Okay, next we have 2.3, develop human resource plan for organization. When you look, the company's strategic plan, human resource planning, which we can look around the company's strategic plan and HR planning, because the HR and the strategic plan, where organization want to see themselves and how much staff required to achieve those objectives in terms of the supply and demand as well HR. Because according to the soft approach, HR, according to the David Guest model, which we discussed in the previous lesson, that's also very important to review. So HR plan, we can determine the needs, we can look around the recruit, we can select, we can develop training with compensation and applying. Okay, sixth part of human resource plan include the following: determine the human resource needs, the part of heavily involved with the strategic plan, what the growth at the deadline is expected organization, what impact will be on the workforce, economics. We can look around the recruiting strategy, is the action plan, write down the strategy, the right person for the right job at the right time. Select employees, consists of interviewing and hiring, training, you will do the off-job training and job training, objection handling training, or capability, competency training. We can look around the compensation plan. What will be, you will give them basic salary, bonus, free gyms, medicals and all. Appraisal performance, yes, set the standard need to be, we can look at the rate of performance, employees, and continuous development. HR plan, so always good to be the key recruitment, training, development, new resource, performance appraisal, compensation review activities. We can benchmark top competitor salaries, managers, reports, which we carry on, recruitment agencies that can be, which we can recruit. Okay, now, the key concept about human resource management. Let's, we'll go through quick HR planning to CI. Okay, guys, so that was which that's very important in terms of, that when we do the human resource planning, we can look around external factors into and keeping in your, HR, strategic human resource and strategic business plan. And that's the way, we can do the planning and we look the supply and demand and we look yes, the salaries and all, and we look the legislation, we look external economics environment growth. And based on this, we can make the HR plan. Thanks for attending today's lesson. And the next lesson will go through LO3. Please, before next lesson, if you look, LO3 according to the unit specification as given, and which will go through more in detail. Thank you. Have a nice weekend. Speak to you all during next lesson. Thank you. Bye-bye.